We were very unique. Bill Self and Mike Krzyzewski have shared with me personally that we were their favorite team of all time, based on the fact that we were so athletic, but that we could switch everything defensively. So we gave teams nightmares on that end of the floor.
Stephen Bardo was a star point guard at Illinois from 1986 to 1990, winning the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year and leading the Illini to one of its 2 ever Final Fours. Now, an analyst for the Big Ten Network and an Illinois alumni, Bardo has followed the program for years, and the unexpected upset over number 1 Kansas last Sunday gives him confidence that this team is already miles ahead of last year's.
When you see plays where the ball is being shared that easily and that quickly, that's a very good indicator that these guys are all pulling in the same direction. Last season, you saw the Illini shoot a ton of threes towards the end of the shot clock because they didn't have a lot of continuity. You didn't know whether Matthew Meyer was sober or not sometimes the way he played.
The Illini setback last season was majorly due to the sources of leadership they lost, the likes of Trent Frazier, DeMonte Williams, and Kofi Cockburn. Terrence Shannon Jr. and Matthew Meyer were brought in last season to lead this team, but neither had much leadership experience at their previous schools.
Even with a player as talented as Terrence Shannon Jr., that's a ton to ask. This year, he's not going to be asked to do a lot, and so there's a lot more pieces this year to where Terrence can really concentrate on doing what he does best. And to me, that's getting out on the fast break in the open court, that's getting downhill and getting to the free throw line.
Bardo also believes that after seeing struggles from last year's less experienced team, Brad Underwood wanted his team to get older. He did just that, adding experienced transfers Marcus Domask from Southern Illinois, Quincy Guerrier from Oregon, and Justin Harmon from Utah Valley.
Marcus is going to touch a lot of aspects of the game, and it's really good for the Illini to have these 3 transfers just because it seems to really have settled things down and allowed the 2 stars on the team, in my opinion, Terrence Shannon and Coleman Hawkins, to really play up to their strengths.
Although he believes Kansas might not be worthy of the preseason number 1 ranking, Bardo is really impressed with how well put together the Illini looked. While every season has its ups and downs, he knows that this is one of the best foundations Underwood has had in his time at Illinois.
You're looking at a team that is old. They've got enough guys that have experienced what Brad is expecting of them. You've got depth. You've got size. So this Illini team can match up with anybody in the country. And I just think that the ceiling, Big Ten title, Final Four, they've got that kind of talent. You got a guy in Terrence Shannon who, like with Michigan State and Tyson Walker, you've got a guy who can take you down the stretch, who can put you on the, Terrence, bring us home. You got one of those guys. So the ceiling to me would be Final Four and a Big Ten championship, either regular season or Big Ten tournament champions. But this team has the ability to do all of that, in my opinion.